Kafka's Law, in the fight between you and the world, back the world. Kaplan's Law of the Instrument. Give a small boy a hammer, and he will find that everything he encounters needs pounding. Katz's Law. Men and nations will act rationally when all other possibilities have been exhausted. Kaufman's first law of airports. The distance to the gate is inversely proportional to the time available to catch your flight. Kelly's Law. Last guys don't finish nice. Kelly's Law. An executive will always return to work from lunch early if no one takes him. Kennedy's comment on committees. A committee is 12 men doing the work of one. Kennedy's Law. Excessive official restraints on information are inevitably self-defeating and productive of headaches for the officials concerned. Ken's Law, not to be confused with the techno-Ken's Law. A flying particle will seek the nearest eye. Kent family law. Never change your plans because of the weather. Kenton's corollary. Switching back screws up both lines and makes everybody angry. Kent's Law. The only way a reporter should look at a politician is down. Kerr-Marin Law. 1. In dealing with their own problems, faculty members are the most extreme conservatives. 2. In dealing with other people's problems, they are the most extreme liberals. Key to status, S = DK. S is the status of a person in an organization. D is the number of doors he must open to perform his job, and K is the number of keys he carries. A higher number denotes higher status. Thus, the janitor needs to open 20 doors and has 20 keys, S = 1. A secretary has to open 2 doors with 1 key, S = 2. But the president never has to carry any keys since there is always someone around to open doors for him. With K = 0 and a high D, his S reaches infinity. Parrish's institutional imperative. Every action or decision of an institution must be intended to keep the institution machinery working. Corollary. The expert judgment of an institution when the matter involved concerns continuation of the institution's operations is totally predictable, and hence the finding is totally worthless. Kidlin Law. If you have a problem, write it down clearly, and that's half done. Kierkegaard's observation. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Kirby's comment on committee. A committee is the only life form with 12 stomachs and no brain. Kirkland's Law. The usefulness of any meeting is in inverse proportion to the attendance. Kittman's Law. Pure drivel tends to drive ordinary drivel off the TV screen. Klipstein's lament. All warranty and guarantee clauses are voided by payment of the invoice. Klipstein's Law of Specifications. In specifications, Murphy's Law supersedes Ohm's. Klipstein's observation. Any product cut to length will be too short. Nagg's derivative of Murphy's Law. The more complicated and grandiose the plan, the greater the chance of failure. Nagg's Law. The more grandiose the plan, the greater the chance for failure. Knight's Law. Life is what happens to you while you are making other plans. Knoll's Law of Media Accuracy. Everything you read in the newspapers is absolutely true, except for that rare story of which you happen to have first-hand knowledge. Knowles's Law of Legislative Deliberation. The length of debate varies inversely with the complexity of the issue. Corollary. When the issue is trivial and everyone understands it, debate is almost interminable. Knox's principle of star quality. Whenever a superstar is traded to your favorite team, he fades. Whenever your team trades away a useless no-name, he immediately rises to stardom. Cohn's corollary to Murphy's Law. 2 wrongs are only the beginning. Cohn's second law. Any experiment is reproducible until another laboratory tries to repeat it. Coppett's Law. Whatever creates the greatest inconvenience for the largest number must happen. Corman's conclusion. The trouble with resisting temptation is it may never come your way again. Kovacs conundrum. When you dial a wrong number, you never get a busy signal. Kranzke's law, beware of a day in which you don't have something to complain about. Kranzberg's laws of technology. The first law states that technology is neither good nor bad, nor is it neutral. 1. Technology is neither good nor bad, nor is it neutral. 2. Invention is the mother of necessity. 3. Technology comes in packages, big and small. 4. Although technology might be a prime element in many public issues, non-technical factors take precedence in technology policy decisions. 5. All history is relevant, but the history of technology is the most relevant. 6. Technology is a very human activity, and so is the history of technology. Crystal's law. Being frustrated is disagreeable, but the real disasters in life begin when you get what you want. Kruger's observation. A taxpayer is someone who does not have to take a civil service exam in order to work for the government.